Hi guys, in this video, Kid and I went to Bryce Canyon National Park, Utah. We also stopped to the Wildlife Museum. It's beautiful here. This small museum carries so many stuff from all over the world special for insects. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to give thumb up, comment, subscribe and share. Enjoy the video. Love you all.
This canyon's amazing. Literally 40 or 50 miles we've been following this thing. We drove the famous Highway 12 byway. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see the bottom. Utah. And this canyon, the road just followed this canyon for, as I mentioned before, 50, 60 miles. And occasionally would cross over the canyon at a bridge like this. Well, we stopped and just got out and started taking a few shots. Holy cow, beautiful. There's Wee Wee. These are the coolest things. These little caves are formed by wind. They get a pebble inside and they just start working round and round. Next thing you know, you got a tunnel or a hole. This area is just an area we pulled over where the little wind caves were I was just talking about. And it's by the lower Colorado River where this Highway 12 byway crosses. We spent a lot of time still crossing over this canyon, taking different pictures at different spots. I remember there was a very warm wind. It looks windy, doesn't it? And that wind was actually pretty warm. It felt great though. There's just something about driving, finding a place like this and stopping and exploring it. Makes you feel alive. An interesting thing we learned on this trip was all the national parks on the outskirts around them is BLM land, which has free camping everywhere. After spending a little time and going into each of these parks, it is a zoo. I don't even know how people call that camping. So we made a habit of always going outside the park, finding a good camping spot, and then going into the park during the day to do the hiking and exploring. Hey guys, well we're walking the rim trail up to Inspiration Point with my wife, Miss Wee Wee. Here's what we're looking at. Here we are on the edge of the overlook, looking down into Bryce. The sun is at an angle where it casts this shadow, so you really can't pick up the colors until a little later in this video when we walk down to the very bottom through these incredible switchbacks. And that's coming right up. The oranges and the pinks were just fabulous down here. This is the very top of the edge of the Navajo Trail, and we're walking as far deep as you can get down into the bottom of Bryce Canyon. There were so many switchbacks, but it was just beautiful. Okay guys, we're walking on the Navajo Trail. The Navajo Trail. Bryce Canyon. Look at our views. Pretty awesome. It's Miss Wee Wee cruising along. Then it was the long trek down to the bottom. Those switchbacks were really quite steep. Once we got to the bottom, there's this incredible ecosystem down there. We didn't stay that long and then hiked all the way back up, got to the van, and found a great campsite on the outside of the park. And then the next day, the museum. This is a museum. We stopped at the side of the road about wildlife and what else? TV rentals, millions of different things. This is pretty impressive. It's got upstairs too. Well, there's the butterflies. Very nice place. Just family owned on the side of the road. Look at all this.
It's Indo-Australia. It's cool.
Lelandini, here's a place I think you would like.
Honey, looks from Indonesia.
On the outskirts of Bryce, we saw a big sign on the side of the road that said World Class Museum. Nothing more than that. Huh?
Pakistan is very light. America. Honey, look, Indonesia.
That's Wee Wee feeding the fallow deer at this amazing Bryce Museum. Look at these guys, fallow deer.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I just make them loose.
Okay.
I make a long trench and then I just sprinkle them all in. Don't do one seed at a time, just load them all up.
Okay. I can wait.
That's Wee Wee feeding the fallow deer. Bryce Museum.